Hello, this is my video for assignment number 7 on Compass Video. The first thing is something that I find really exciting. What I find really exciting is seeing how much research there is out there and how many materials there are for us to be able to help our children succeed in literacy development based on the different stages and levels of life that they are going through. And for me, what's exciting is that for us, as long as we're being productive and doing what we can to go out and to put these things into practice, then we shouldn't have an excuse about why the children that we are connected with should not have a good literacy development. What I do find worrisome, however, in the second part is that there is so much research out there and there is so much that proves what works and what does not work in developing a child's literacy. But there are still so many people out there that continue to use the things that do not work, maybe because they're not aware of it, or because they just don't know how to put those things into practice. And what worries me is that we are just continuing to use these things, or people out there are still continuing to use these things and affecting the development of their child's literacy. And so my question would be, how can we work to stop this from happening, and how can we encourage greater communication between an adult and their child, or between a teacher and a student, and use the tools that have been proven to work? For the needs section, I thought that the resources that were provided for us were very helpful in knowing how to encourage the literacy development in a child. But I do think that it would be needful to understand how to apply these practices to children with special needs. There were some great tools out there, but every child's need is different. And for me, I would want to know about how can I apply these differently to a child that has special needs, or would I apply the same standards, or how would I go about treating this child's literacy development compared to someone who is in a regular class? In the 10 steps and suggestions, I feel that the information that I have learned in this context was very important, and it is something that needs to be talked about more and put into practice more. In order for me to evaluate these ideas, I feel that I need to bring them into practice with the children that I am currently involved with, whether it be in family or school environment, and just put into practice what I have learned here. And my suggestion would be that we need to continue to share this information with those that are not aware, and share what has worked with maybe other educators that are not aware, or especially with parents and children of different levels of ages, because they need to be aware of what works for their children, so that in the classroom we can continue to help them, but they spend more time at home, so they need to be aware of the issues, and to be aware of the things that work in literacy development and the things that do not. So for me, those have been my answers to these questions. I enjoy the context here, and I thought it was very useful and important information. Thank you.